I started filming my son sleeping. What I saw traumatized me forever. I knew something was horribly wrong when he came into my room that night. My son has always had issues with sleeping. Ever since his mother died when he was young, he always had weird nightmares or visions. We've been to the doctors about his sleeping before and they've told us he has insomnia, and I believed it. Until recently when something changed. He came into my room at around midnight 3 weeks ago and woke me up, although I wasn't actually sleeping yet. "Dad, I can't sleep," he said, and he looked scared, almost terrified. I could tell by his faint shaking and the way he held himself. "What's wrong, buddy?" I asked him, and he glanced at the now shut door and flinched. "It's just..." He was tapping his fingers on his crossed arms. He didn't look embarrassed or afraid to tell me like he had been numerous times before, when he broke something or misbehaved. This time he looked almost confused, unable to formulate the words. "There's always a dark figure in my room, just watching me while I sleep. I can feel his eyes on me." His voice was shaky. I could see the tears forming in his eyes. He was completely terrified, and he fell right into my arms, starting to sob. Now, normally any parent would just believe it to be a bad dream, but I thought of the worst, that there's an intruder. So, like in horror movie fashion, I picked up a large kitchen knife and tiptoed all throughout the apartment, seeing if there are any intruders or evidence of a break-in, and in the end I found nothing. After he calmed down enough, I told him that I'd go look in his room and check. As I was walking back to my bedroom, I heard him scream my name, and I ran inside with my knife at the ready. Peculiarly though, his closet door was cracked open. Jason was pointing with his finger to the darkest corner of the room, sobbing uncontrollably. "He was here!" This thing kept occurring every other day where Jason would come to my room and just shake, and every single time he'd say that this dark thing is stalking him, getting closer each night. In the end, I found no one and nothing, and he slept with me that night, and I'd find him there in the morning. By the end of the week, he'd just sneak into my bed by himself, without waking me. 2 weeks ago, I ordered a cheap set of simple security cameras and put them up around the apartment while he was at school, including one in his room. I now wish I had just let him stay in my room forever. But I needed to get to the bottom of this thing that's happening. Yes, I know teenager privacy matters, and I really shouldn't put cameras around the apartment, let alone his room. The next morning I found Jason huddled up next to me in my bed again, and I planned on taking them down after a week or two. I shuffled through the cameras and the recorded footage. It was a Saturday, so I had no work and quietly slid out of bed as to not wake him and made a coffee while turning on the laptop. Jason's room was mostly quiet all night. From the moment he got into bed until the moment he got out and came to my room, he didn't move once. The quality wasn't the best, but the cameras were cheap, so what did I expect? I tried enhancing the footage, making it brighter to see the darkest corners of the room, but it still was too dark. Not a single moment. I found the exact moment it happened. Around 2 minutes after he left, I slowed down the footage and the closet effing opened by itself. Even I was freaked out now. I went on Amazon right away and ordered night vision cameras, which cost a small fortune. When I rewatched the sped up footage for the third time, I finally noticed something. While Jason was in bed, his closet was closed, and shortly after he left, his closet cracked open just slightly. His closet also remained shut on the second day, however, during the first day. The next 2 days, I continued observing the footage. The second night, Jason never came to my room, and he never moved from his sleeping position until I woke him. Once the new cameras arrived, I installed them in his room again and rewatched the footage the following morning. After he left, it cracked open again.